Smokey Wolf tracer and suppressor, mock suppressor, tracer blaster, as well as you may have noticed, flash simulator. So we're gonna go over this version of it because the previous version wasn't exactly what we were expecting, and we finally have it at a time or at the revision that we're happy with. So first things first, this is actually just an insert. We have the suppressor, and inside there is a insert that represents the actual unit. To have access, you basically unscrew the top, or the bottom in this case. Be aware that naturally this is a clockwise thread that is a counterclockwise thread, which means that when you tighten this down, it will start on the rifle, it will start to unthread here. So always make sure that when you tighten this down on the rifle, you tighten it from the base and not from the body. You'll notice that my barrel partially sticks out from my threads. That's because we have a spring here and then the actual insert. The actual insert is not the full length of the suppressor body, so you actually have some margin for a barrel if ever you want to hide that by the mock suppressor. So this is it on. You'll notice that there's a charging connector here. The green flashing light naturally means that it's actually operating. You have the on-off on one side and mode on the other side. The mode allows you to basically choose between having no function, trace function, blast function, and naturally flash simulation function. So going through those modes will allow you to choose which mode you want to run in. So there's some caveats about this. This is your fill station up here. That plug, that's a removable plug that will give you access to the fill. You'll see in here, these bubbles, that's basically our reservoir of the liquid that actually is being used to smoke. It is essentially vape liquid. Now, every box will come with 2 vials to replenish this. It is imperative, extremely important, that you fill this reservoir before using the tracer unit. If the vape liquid is empty, you run the risk of burning the unit and the unit is no longer useful, all right? This is true of vape pens as well, but it's in as much true as for this unit as well. So be careful, always check your the amount of fluid you have and refill it when you need to. To refill after those 2 vials are over, naturally you just buy standard vape pen filler, and that's pretty much it. Nothing with an additional odorific. It's really recommended that you go with like bare bones basic vape liquid. The other facet of this is that there is a residue. So I don't know if the camera will catch this, but if you look inside, you see there's little dots of liquid in the I guess the barrel, if you want to call it that. That will also be in the rest of the gun, because you'll notice that occasionally, like this is an electric recoil gun with an open bolt, you will actually see smoke come out from the open bolt. Or if you have a gas gun or pistol, it will come out both ends after the shot, naturally. So it's really important that you clean your barrel after use, especially long time use. This will affect your BB trajectory. This will affect basically, well, mostly your BB trajectory. That's the most important thing, and precision, right? So clean your barrel. That's really important after its use. This is really for the CQB environment. It's really fun in that situation. It's honestly one of the funniest things I've ever seen, and the funnest things I've ever seen. But be aware of what you have to do. There is some extra maintenance to be done with these units. So this iteration of the model will actually be on the website in the next 2 days. I hope you found this informative. It's very important that you follow some of the recommendations we took. This was Gabriel signing out.